Thank you so much. All right, let me see. It's not quite. Hi, Alicia. Hey, Alicia. I have a few minutes before. Sorry, I have a few minutes before. Why am I listening? Because it is what it is. I'm right here. It's gonna be what it's gonna be because I'm not moving it. I've been going through everything. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Because I don't talk. Well, sometimes I talk louder than others. And today, okay, the light went off. I'll turn it on when I need it. Oh, come on. Let me just cover that. Hi, thank you, Yazzie. Hey, Nicole J, Chica. So I won't be able to um like highlight comments for obvious reasons, but I'll just kind of give you an idea of what could happen, what should be happening. So I'm at an event. I told you guys about it before. This is the Women Healed for a Purpose conference. I met the person who facilitated this conference at an event that I was doing, in the spring when I was in school through CCP. And so we connected, and I sent her an email with all my information and everything. And she said, in fact, no, I sent her the email after we met. We actually met at an award ceremony. I think some of you may remember I got awarded by the Women's Center at CCP for my work I was doing with them, and I guess like just in general. And I met her there at that luncheon. And then she asked what I did, and I told her what I did. And she was like, I want you to come and be a part of this conference. So I was like, okay. And then I sent her the email with all my information. But ostensibly, what's supposed to happen is the venue is a high school, and so there are different workshops, and they're in different classrooms. I'm in a classroom right now. Um, so my thing technically starts at 1:50, so that's a few minutes away. But I wanted to get started to just kind of touch base with you guys and greet you guys and everything and let you know what was going on. So um, it's not a big turnout to the conference in and of itself, which is a shame because it's clear that she put a lot of work into it. Like, I feel like this is a quality event in terms of the things that matter. Um, there are a nice amount of presenters and vendors and stuff here. The setup is good for what it is. We're in a high school, so they're making really good use of the space and the resources within the space. As you can see, I'm holding my hand over the thing like I have access to a projector. I do have my computer here. If anybody comes in here, I will be doing a slideshow. I mean, I only have a certain amount of time. So even if nobody comes in here, I might still just run through my thing just for practice, with you guys. Um, but yeah, how's everything going? What's going on? I won't say I feel like I got here by going the wing of my, what's it called? The skin of my teeth. That's not true. I got up really early today and got started with doing what I was doing. And I talked to a few people on the phone, and I caught a lift here and everything. So I had plenty of time to like get myself acclimated as everything that I wanted to do to be comfortable as possible is has been done. So I feel good. I feel confident. Like I said, I'm just waiting to see if anyone comes in here. And if nobody comes in here, then I will just go through the presentation because I'm in here. And maybe because I start talking, and people just see me moving around, um, that might draw some people in. I don't know. So we'll see. I see people moving around in there, but like I said, of different there's a bunch of different workshops, not a lot of people though. So, like, as far as it's mostly volunteers here right now, for real, for real. But I did have someone come to my table, and want to hear something funny? I didn't have any like decorations for my table. I literally just had like a book stand and my books because I was already mumbling and fumbling with all my computer, my tablet, my phone, my purse. I had a box of books and everything. So I just didn't have decorations and stuff to decorate my table. And it's just me. I'm hoping that one day God sends me like somebody that's in the area where I live that can help me with this type of stuff. But I made it. Like, I'm not complaining. That's not a complaint at all. Hey, MJ, B, Spark Joy, how you doing? So but people came over, they still were intrigued, and they were just bigging me up. They're like, "Oh my God, this is so beautiful." Talk about my book. This picture is so nice. This and that and the other. And this one girl, they were like, two 20-year-old girls. They came over. They were like, "Oh my God, this is giving money." They were just talking. It reminded me of my daughter, my oldest daughter. I was cracking up. So they had me feeling good, like that girl. And yeah, what was I going? Oh, and something else interesting. So this venue is actually about 5 blocks down the street from where I used to live. Oh, it's getting loud. People getting in the thing. People getting in the hallways. Oh, I see y'all. Okay. Um, people, I'm talking to my YouTube people right now. Yes, I have a slideshow. Okay. So when you're ready. Yeah, I gotta come out and take a picture of her. Doing it. I'm doing it for you. Okay. See. So. I'm sorry. I used to live up the street from here. I was actually living in transitional type housing. Um, and that was an interesting time of my life because my youngest daughter's father actually lived like 2 blocks up the street from me. So that was a time. But anyway, to say all that, it's kind of like a full circle moment for me because living up there and the thoughts that I was thinking when I was there and the mindset that I was having or establishing the seeds of it happened while I was there. And now I'm here, walking in the fruit of those seeds, of those thoughts. So that self-actualization, boo, self-actualization. Okay. And yeah, so this is an interesting time. What's going on with y'all? Like, what is the deal? Anything interesting happen to y'all this week? Let me see. Oh, and I am streaming on Facebook as well too. I don't know why I'm mentioning that to y'all, but still. Nicole J said absolutely. So we shall see. We shall see. But I wanted to start this live so that I wasn't like, scrambling and try to start whether people came or not. Yes, haven't I? Exactly, Miss D. Exactly. Hold on, I'm gonna show this since I'm still sitting here right now. Hey, Concern, how are you? I was just telling everybody that I'm just waiting for people to come in. Thank you, Concern. I'm waiting for people to come in. Oh, hold on. Am I going to sign back in to my computer? It's all in my eye. I'm trying to pull my slideshow back up. Where's that? Oh, here it is. Oh, and while I'm here, sis, we can give you looks. I can give you looks. So this is me today. Check out Cecilia. And for I call my butt Cecilia. It is what it is. And Boo got my boots on. So this is what I'm giving. Right? Why? Wait a minute. And this. Hello? Power off, yes button, no, press any other button. No, I don't want power off. I want you to come through. Like, what are you doing? Hold on. Now the thing is acting up. I'm trying to. Let me see. Sorry, y'all. The projector was projecting and now it's not projecting, and I don't know why. Give me a second. It's on. Okay. Yeah, that's where I want to be. Wait, I don't want USB. How do I get it? How do I get it up there? Bear with me, people. Hold on, I gotta go behind it because I can't really tell what I'm doing. There we go. All right. I was about to say, like, what's going on? Okay. I'm sorry. They playing music in the background, which I can't see. She said, "Turn down the brightness." For who? For me? Because it works okay on the thing. Let me see. Let's see. Oh no, what's that? Oh no, what's happening? I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna leave these people things alone because this is actually a classroom, and this is somebody. This is somebody's classroom setup. Like I actually had to unplug someone's. I'll just fly over. I had to unplug somebody's computer, well, the teacher's computer, in order to plug mine in. So, okay, you said it becomes blurry because of the brightness. Let me see. Temperature, lamp. See, yeah, I can't. I can't figure out the settings on this thing, the projector thing right now. So oh, you said it's better now? Okay, cool, cool. And I'll just keep moving this so it don't go off again and I don't have to go through all that again. But yeah, so I'm just here waiting to see if anybody comes and I'll do my little dance. I love a monochromatic outfit too. Like in my mind, I want to completely redo my wardrobe and just have monochromatic outfits. I just that's so okay. Okay, we ready now. So okay, y'all been waiting. We about to let me do my professional thing. Mm-hmm. I'm talking to my YouTube. Okay, period. Where you putting it?
It's all gonna be video.
Oh, they see, and I was just saying on here. This is a tangent from me.
I'm gonna stand over here to take some pictures too, and I'm gonna
okay. But I'm just saying that y'all, just in general about the event, this is a very well put together event, and it's unfortunate that there's not enough people here. Like I don't feel like people are appreciating the effort and everything. This is very well done.
I feel like they could do a little bit better with the marketing team.
That's the only thing. Like the only thing it didn't have was marketing. But as far as like everything coming together, this is really nice, and you can tell everybody cares.
Yeah. I feel like they need to have kids on the marketing team because kids market anything.
But why y'all ain't stuck up?
I just found out about this.
Okay, that ain't that how it be? They always tell you at the last minute. You like, why didn't you tell me? I could have had it popping in here.
Yes, I could have.
Like all I heard was like the conference is coming up, and that's it.
And what's my shirt size?
Yeah, I didn't even get a shirt size. I just got a shirt.
So you just got a shirt, but guess what? It's giving. So, all right.
Come on, sit down.
I got to.
She's taking pictures. She's on the thing. I know y'all hear me though. So, everybody, welcome to See You Self Actualizing. Before I see you, I'm very honored to be here at the Women Heal for a Purpose conference. It's definitely aligned with what my platform, which is Level Up Single Mom, is about. Yeah. Please, great. All right. So, we could go ahead and get started. I could just.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Level Up Single Mom is a lifestyle brand centered on meeting and alleviating the unique needs and challenges faced by Black single mothers and removing the obstacles to the actualization of their best selves, providing guidance and support for single mothers to self-actualize with ease and grace, practical real-world solutions for the common pitfalls of single motherhood in the Black community, and tips and strategies and guidance in building new foundations in self-esteem, personal style, and finances.
Yeah.
What is this? And this is just showing, my different, these are my 3 pillars of my platform that discuss each of those things separately. Who am I? My name is Kiana Footman. I'm a licensed cosmetologist, author, and mother of 2 girls. Struggling all my life with self-esteem and identity issues, I came to appreciate the power of self-actualization and how perfecting one's personal style can aid in achievement. Through my lifestyle brands, Mixed Beauty, that's my LLC, and Level Up Single Mom, I seek to help others reinvent themselves through their mindset as well as their aesthetic presentation.
Oh, yes.
And also, just a little blurb about this. I was talking about it with my people on my YouTube. I actually used to live up the street from here. I used to live on Wayne and Hansbury.
I think that's close to Grandma.
It is. I'm living down the street.
Okay, yeah, I used to live there. I lived there from like 2015 to about 2018. And I remember when I was in there, the stuff I was going through at the time was like the seeds of Level Up Single Mom. Because I was going through stuff with my baby fathers, you know. I was just sitting there like, I was supposed to be Joan on Girlfriends. Like, that was supposed to be my life. And I was about to turn 30. I just wanted to die. I just did. I'm so serious. So this is a full circle moment. Like, coming up here, I used to come down, go to Save a Lot. We used to go to Dollar Store, then Save a Lot. Then if I still needed some few things I like, I might have gone over there to that store. I don't know if that store's still over there. It was like a Asian store or something.
Yeah, a lot of these foods.
The store that was, I think it was like a shopping bag or something, and then it was like a specialty. Don't even matter. But I used to live out here. This was my stuff. This was my stomping ground. So I just thought that was cute and special. So what does it mean to level up? My definition of leveling up as a single mother is to transcend the limitations of societal stereotypes by reclaiming your personhood and giving yourself permission to fulfill the desires that come with that transformation. And then how do you do it? So I think, on a baseline level, there are 3 areas that you can focus on that can help you expand into other things. And that's your money, your power, your respect, or break your bag, refine your shine, and build your boundaries. So we'll get into what each of these things are. These are the 3 tenets, that thing you saw with the different tiles. These are the 3 focus areas of Level Up Single Mom. Birth Your Bag is about money. And what you do is you leverage the skills, knowledge, or resources you currently possess to position yourself for financial abundance you've been praying for. So if you know how to do hair, you focus up on, becoming the best at what you do, specializing, marketing, whatever, networking, whatever you need to do to maximize that talent you already have to get your money. For Refine Your Shine, you do your power. Refine Your Shine is power in, they always say representation matters. It's power in how you show up. Like, y'all, the way y'all responded to me, the way y'all responded to my stuff, that lets me know that I'm firing on all cylinders. Because visually, I signify something to you that I represent or I'm aligned with: money, beauty, power, this and that and the other. So that's what Refine Your Shine is about. Build Your Boundaries is about respect. There's so many of us that are going through so many things that have to do with, we were never taught how to cultivate certain standards and boundaries and expectations. That's a joke between me and my people. But we weren't cultivated. We weren't taught how to cultivate those things. We weren't taught how to establish those things. And so with Build Your Boundaries, we're going to identify the fears, beliefs, and traumas triggering the habits that are keeping you from living the life you've always wanted, as well as how to maintain this new way of being. So once you get it, you learn how to keep it. So you know what you're doing. Because a lot of stuff, like, we have talents and we have intuitive abilities to do that stuff, but we don't always know what we're doing. So like, we'll do it for a second or something. We'll be like, oh, I'm doing so well. And then we'll go back to the same old habits. And the next thing you know, you're like, oh, I don't know how to, I don't know how to help myself. So how do you benefit from Birth Your Bag? Just going more into it. If you'll know this is for you. Well, I'm talking to like working women and stuff, but y'all grown, so y'all working and stuff. If you work full time, but you only have enough money for the basics, if you set a glass ceiling keeping you from your desired income, if you have so many ideas are marketable and could make some money, but you don't know what to do with them, or if you want to make more money or you want to make more money with less effort. Because there's a lot of people, you be working so hard, and you see somebody and they don't seem to be doing nothing. And they got all the money in the world, they going on trips, they going to Vegas, Miami, doing whatever. And you just like, what am I doing now? Again, you can't do what you weren't taught to do or haven't seen done. Generational poverty is real. It stems from lack of knowledge, and in my pursuit of financial freedom for myself, I've gained knowledge that, while common to some, can transform the destiny of future generations for others. It isn't always about becoming a millionaire. Sometimes it can be as simple as transitioning to a standard Monday to Friday work week. Because some people got them crazy schedules. They're working overnight and this and that and the other. They can't get no rest because they're going to school or they got kids or whatever. Like, they need to be able to make money in a way that is aligned with what's best for them to be able to recharge. So a couple more dollars an hour could awaken the palate for abundance. And I said true story because that's me. Like, and I'm still working on it, but I'm at a okay pace. Like, I know I look like money, but and these are just some things that I was working on, like products and stuff. I haven't like, but you can go to my Instagram is Level Up Single Mom. That's at IGTV, so that's like my Instagram bio. But if you want to get like what I'm streaming here, I have a Level Up Single Mom Facebook page and my Level Up Single Mom YouTube. So there's that.
I'm probably gonna go with my baby.
Okay. How do you benefit from Refine Your Shine? So, if you've given up on your appearance due to lack of time, money, or interest, if you wish to express your style but aren't quite sure what it is, if you secretly wish you could stand out, if you know you could do better with your appearance but it feels like a waste of time within the life you're currently leading, then Refine Your Shine is for you. And mind you, this is like Level Up Single Mom. You can come in at any level you're on with this. It ain't like you gotta be completely dumpy or have a lot of money or whatever. The idea is wherever you come in at Level Up Single Mom, we can help you get to whatever that next level is you're trying to get to, and so forth and so on. You can identify your style inspirations to reveal your desired vibe. You simplify makeup and grooming techniques to fit your lifestyle. You gain awareness of the qualities you want others to see in you and learn how to express them visually. How? So, Minx Beauty is my LLC. Like I said, that's what I was using when I just was going around doing makeup and hair and stuff. So that's that. It's not exactly a thing that it will be a thing one day, but it's not anything like I don't have anything. I'm not offering anything with that right now. Of course, my social media, subscribe to my YouTube. This down here, and this between us. So this is called Lazy Cakes, right? Mm-hmm. I come from flatness back here. That's what I come from. And right up that street, I did a squat challenge that I found on Facebook. You know how Facebook will have the little challenges that come. In 2016, I saw this squat challenge. I said, I'm gonna just do it. And I didn't even have no particular goal in mind. I just was like, I want to complete something. And I did it. What you see today is a direct result of that. I fought for every ounce. So what I'm saying is, I started in my mind. I was like, I could make a little package for people. So that's what that is. It hasn't happened yet. I think one day I still will do it because it was so easy, like simple and easy. I didn't change how I ate, nothing like that. And I have fluctuated since then, and I still kept it. So that was just an offshoot. I just thought it was funny. I thought about it.
That's good though.
Let me see. And then finally, build your boundaries. So build your boundaries if you struggle with suppressing guilt and shame around being a single mother. If you feel you give way more than you get back in relationships. If you find yourself trying to prove worthiness to men and in general. If you default to what you feel you should do instead of what you want to do and believe those things are separate things, then build your boundaries is for you. And what we do with Build Your Boundaries is eliminate obstacles to goal achievement by examining the cause and effects of problematic areas in your life in an objective way. Establishing norms and deal breakers that help you maintain a sense of control and stay aligned with your core values. And learn how to curate relationships and harness your social skills to build networks of people that affirm you and can help you in your life's journey. And so that's where my book comes in at. My book falls under Build Your Boundaries because it's about it's mostly about like people who are all stuck on their baby mom, their baby fathers, and going back and forth with them when they could be like doing all the stuff that I'm talking about. Like that stuff keeps you distracted from focusing in and setting goals in these areas and noticing when you're achieving things and like I said, maintaining it because you did it on purpose. You didn't just kind of offhand do it, be like, oh, I'm lucky today, and then I'm unlucky tomorrow. You know what you're doing. So that's my book, Restored. Now, that is a book that I've conceptualized. I have not sat down to write yet about celibacy. That's a big problem in the community. I'm not a prude, but I've come to realize that the way we use sex in our community is not good for us. Again, I don't think it's intentional the way we're doing it. Like, it can be fun, it can be affirming. I don't necessarily believe you have to be married per se, but my viewpoints on what marriage is and should be, it probably would be best to do that because all those other factors that make it healthy, if you're doing it right, will be there within a marriage. Or within what a marriage is supposed to be. Like I said, I don't feel like you have to be married, but what my idea of what marriage should be is the type of relationship you should be in if you're going to do that with somebody. Because that trust is there, that respect is there, that consideration is there and everything. So you won't be made less or suffering for having done it. That's just my little offshoot about that. I forgot. Will this play on here? I had videos. This don't seem like it's gonna play. Maybe it won't. Let me see. Okay, yeah. So it didn't play. These were what's that called? Oh, that's my fault because I didn't take the audio with it, but that's fine. These were just like testimonials. They're on my social media. Like if you scroll and stuff, you'll see these little clips of people talking about like what my book was for them and how it affected them and what they learned from it and everything like that. And that is the end. Thank you.
Your kids so proud of you, man.
Oh, she is. My oldest one, she really is. And the thing is, the biggest flex for me is like looking at where we came from. Because I got pregnant with her. I went away to school. I went to Cheney. And I got pregnant with her, like my first semester girl. That's a whole nother story. I wanted to go to Spelman. That was a whole nother story.
You didn't want to go? Yeah.
No, what's that?
Hornets.
Oh. You're so silly. Oh, that's where you go?
Yes.
Oh, you gotta be proud of yourself. No, I wanted to go to Spelman because I knew myself and I was like, I need to get away from these boys. I need to focus up. And I am somebody that's like, not classist, but like, I get into prestige and stuff like that. And I feel like Spelman has a certain type of prestige that aligns with who okay.
At the time, y'all when y'all talked about that, I'm like, I wish we were still at that time. Because now, college not like what it is. Like Spelman, some people don't go to Spelman no more because they just shoot on campus. So, because, they
well, they are down there, yeah.
So, same thing with like Morgan. They really in the hood still.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't really go to those schools anymore because they party too hard and they
that's unfortunate. So, that's really unfortunate. No, but yeah, at the time, I was like, I want to go to Spelman. I want to be Spelman girly. I want the prestige that comes with the type of woman you think goes to Spelman. And my school counselor, who's also a family friend through church, she was looking out for my family, like financially. I don't come from no money. I live in South Philly, like I was privileged in that, like I didn't have those same ghetto problems that a lot of people have. I've never had my lights off. I've always had heat, meat for my sandwiches, pillows, all types of stuff. But we still was in the hood, so we didn't have no money. And she was looking out for the family in there. She's like, oh, you can get the Pell Grant. And you can get the scholarships and stuff, and you can basically go to school for free if you go to school in state. So she pushed me to go to Cheney. And I was like, oh, okay. And I went to Cheney or whatever. But yeah.
That's good.
How old is your second girl?
My baby girl is 10. Oh, she's 10 and she's doing so good. Oh, that's what I was saying. Like when I first had my oldest daughter, I was so embarrassed and like mad at myself because I was the smart girl. I was always in all the special classes in school and everything. I was supposed to save the family type of thing. And then I got pregnant. I just felt like, dang, I messed up. My life is over. And I was too ashamed to finish school. I was too ashamed to like do a lot of stuff. And I was trying to just live a quote unquote normal life, but it was just not working. Like that's just not for me, but I was trying to be responsible. And so I wasn't the best mom. in the beginning because I was so angry about, all the stuff I talked about in the book. That's what I was going through that kept me from being the mother and the woman I wanted to be. And so then she wound up going down south to live with her dad when she was like 13 for a couple of years. And in that time, I'll be honest, part of it was her not being there because she was a little bad. But she was bad because of the stuff I was going through. So while she was going, I was able to woosah. Because by the time I had my second daughter, I recognized like some of the stuff I've been doing. I just sat myself down like, look, we about to have a baby. We're not putting her or ourselves through what we did the first time. We're going to be different this time. And it was. But my daughter was still struggling with, how she was reared with me as that person. And so she went down to be with her dad. He wasn't no better. He was actually worse. But while she was gone, I was able to relax and get my system regulated and start working on these things intentionally and know what I was doing to be able to keep doing them. So then she came back for like her senior year and she was challenging me. It was challenging, but we got her through. She graduated. She went to Fells for her last year of school. And then she went back down there because she wanted to go with her sister, her Irish twin sister. You know what an Irish twin is?
Yeah.
She wanted to go with her Irish twin sister, but I knew her dad had been saying all right, we in here, we just killing time. I sent her down there to live with him. She had been going through stuff up here, but she had never been. And she told me she was feeling that way. And so I was trying to work with him and his mom and everybody that was down there. They're like, okay, let's work with it. They was of the mindset of, no, she just bad. She just don't want to do what she's supposed to do, da, 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 da. So then at one point, I wrote my book and I started getting on Instagram and stuff to, and his mom and him started attacking me about it, and they thought I had a whole bunch of money and all types of stuff. So he called himself trying to keep her from talking to me because he wanted me to send money and stuff. I was like, no, I'm not doing it. So then I wound up just riding down there, taking style and grabbing my daughter back. And I went down there. I rode down there one time because I thought I had it on good authority that she was at his mom's house because he was living in Georgia at the time. She was living in North Carolina. I was working. I took the weekend, drove down there by myself. I was sitting up the street from his mom's house, just waiting to figure out if she was there. Come to find out she wasn't there, so I drove all the way back up. Then the next week it was Christmas. I drove down there with my cousin this time. He had to leave, and but we didn't have to use it. We drove down there with my cousin. I rode up to the house, and I got out the car, and I was about to walk in, like I was about to just run through that house, like open the door and just go up in there. I didn't care. But I heard her voice. They had a house. They had like a door, and then it's a garage, and then it's the window over the garage. I heard her talking in the window, and so I threw some stuff at her. And it was nighttime too. And she opened the window. She said, "Mom?" I said, "Yeah, let's go." And so she come downstairs, and she like tipped it or whatever. And she came out. All she had was her coat. We got in the car, we rode off. As soon as we get like back to the street, because they lived in like this little thing where they would go in and it was like different roads and stuff. As soon as we get back to the street, my baby father's brother, my baby father's son, his wife, everybody is like calling me, trying to get it. I'm block. His wife texted me like, we're calling the cops. I'm like, yeah, well, all they gonna see is a birth certificate with my name and my name only. And she was like, have a safe trip. And so then we came up here, and like I said, she was up here for a couple of years until she finished high school, but she went back down there because she was being silly. But that's fine. Like she's down there, she's okay, she's working. She's looking for an apartment. Everything worked out. But I say all that to say, like these principles, these things that I'm talking about, help. Even in the midst, I messed up in the beginning, but we were able to get back on track. I'm so proud of who she is. I'm so proud of who I am. I'm so proud of my baby. Like. Life is great. Life is great. So that's me.
That was so nice. You gotta get your mom that book.
Yeah.
She need help.
And because the book, I'm actually selling the books. The books are $10. They are 15 something on Amazon.
Well, her mom need the audio book. She wants to get your ebook.
Oh, okay.
Get your ebook.
I haven't put. Yeah, if you could get something, because like when I'm in school.
That you could put it on.
Yeah, that's what I'm in school, and like my thing will read my books online for me if I want to. It has a little button there, so I know they have things that you could probably put it into. But yeah. That's what's going on with me. Oh, let me pull up the QR code so you can just take a picture and find the ebook when you're ready. It's a downloadable ebook as well. So, on.
What?
How long y'all supposed to be here?
We better go check on the kids.
Yeah. They
Mm.
called me.
Yeah, we taking a break from the kids. Now we better go check on them.
My phone called, take a picture of
Why
me.
isn't this working?
Who we taking a picture of next?
I don't know what else working.
Don't tell me
Nobody
I
else
messed
is here.
this up.
Yeah, there are some folks that's like not here that I didn't see yet.
There you go.
I don't know.
Cause I don't think there's too many like now. Like after lunch, I don't think.
Oh, let me check on y'all. I don't know who all is here. Oh, it's 9 people here. Hi, everybody.
Hey, Chad.
Not like
The girl said, "Hey,
Hey,
chat." I don't know. Am I still? Yeah, I'm still connected. I don't see nobody talking. Did y'all hear me? Could y'all hear me? I'm talking on here.
It might not be.
That was at 14:21. It's 2:00. 14.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm trying to check the thing to see when people will make it. What's the fix? Chat. What time is it? Cause hi Lorenza. Mine is. They said, "Hey girls."
Why is that so cold? Cold.
It's cold in
That's
here.
why I put my
feel the
phone on
cold
my
on my
hand.
hands, but since I got like cold everywhere else, I don't feel it. Gotcha. Let me start this.
I'm tired. Y'all really come. Y'all see, you want to come to my house and not do my hair.
Girl, I don't feel like doing it, man. And then Unique girlfriend just texted me, "Can you do my hair tomorrow?" No.
I just said that. You ain't
She gonna come over the house. She's loving it.
you ain't getting that
Who's the
money.
girlfriend?
She's some girl. She is so nice. Every time I get my phone though, she wants to talk to me. I'm like, dude, you be talking like brother, man. Yeah, no, she be over there. I'm like, girl. She's like, well, I just want to talk to you.
Oh no.
I'm like, oh my goodness.
Don't tell me I done broke my thing. Okay.
Well, okay, how's it going? I gotta do that.
So, do y'all know about the one tomorrow? Like the specifics about the one for tomorrow?
Yeah, we going to that one too.
Cause that one, I live down here. That one, I believe I'm going. I only got information about this one.
That's kind of, if I'm correct, I went to that one last year because last year she didn't do 2 things. She just did the one that was down there.
At the same venue?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's at the same thing. I don't remember the name. But
I know exactly where it is.
Okay. I don't know if she's doing it the same, but when me and my mom was last year, like when we had came in, like they had swag bags. This year I know the swag bags because my mom she helped make them, and I know they're doing swag bags, and it's gonna be like
swag bag, even though it's
I don't know if she's doing it the exact same because last year like they had like I think it was like a few pastors and preachers there. Most of them were women, and I think it was like 2 men there, like 2 preachers there. Most of them just like, and I think it was a singer there too.
Okay.
They sang a gospel song. Last year they just talked about like the Lord and stuff.
Oh.
But I don't know what they're doing this year.
the Lord.
I'm just listen. God is always good.
But
I'm just upset because we not going to church. We gotta go to their church. My husband is gonna be church there. That ain't my church.
Right? He said that ain't my church.
But last year I don't know how the menu is because it was like catered food, but like it was like a catered like buffet. But the people like they served you the food still. You just gotta go to the line.
Got your QR code? Are you still with the QR?
I'm trying to log into this thing. It's not the
haptic. You did. When you got your QR code, you just screenshot it.
That's the thing. I did. I didn't, this was working this morning, but I dropped it when I was trying to bring all this stuff in here. So it's not even that cracked though. It's just little. No, look at the little teeny cracks on this. You know what I mean? Like it's not even. That's what I'm like. Is it messing with the haptics or what happened? I don't
I
know.
might be the editor here.
You know what'll work?
Is it in your bio?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
go into my bio, I got like a
I
little
just sent
link.
you to my sister.
Oh, cool.
She's a single mom.
I got a little link tree with all my stuff in it because I even have a something called For the Birth of Your Bag. It's a bundle where I talk about 401ks and your credit and everything like that. And so, there's something in every area. There's something. She said, "Does she know we take a picture?"
We making a whole video for him.
When y'all put in the video, make sure you send it. Make sure you send it to me because I think my email is there, but it's just Kiana@levelupsinglemom.com.
I forgot her name. She gave me
Who is it?
She said she done gave me a bunch of those.
Oh,
That lie,
Gabby.
please.
Her name Gabby. I think.
Miss Gab.
Wait.
Stop taking. Don't waste your storage. Where she go?
Oh, wait. Go better.
Yes.
But when I want to talk about, see y'all.
See you.
Thank you for listening to my presentation.
Presenting to us. Thank you.
What I want to talk about is this here problem child right here that decided that it was her day. This gray hair. Because what are you doing? It said, can you talk about the things you did to build your confidence? Yeah, I can talk about, honestly, I was so focused on compiling all of this stuff, creating, shout out to Alicia Bernice, creating all of my things, my PowerPoint, my book, my graphics, all of that stuff, that by the time it came time to utilize those things in this way, the fact that I had made all that stuff and had it readily available for myself was a confidence booster for me, honestly. Like even today, I'm noticing how calm and in my element I feel, and it's all because of me being able to, like, in the moment look back at all I've done that's gotten me here, that looks, makes up what you guys are seeing and experiencing from me now. So what I'm saying is just focus on the things that you're passionate about, focus on the things that you like to do, focus on the things that you like to work on, and that you're so interested in that you're working on it purely to be the best at it you can be. And by the time you stop and turn around, that it'll give you confidence what you've accomplished. I hope that makes sense. She said, hello, ladies. Nice event. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm definitely, like I say, I wish there were more people here because they did such a great job putting it together. And even though like it's a small event, you can tell it wasn't the biggest budget event, but it's definitely high quality. Spark Joy, do you have an online community like a Discord or a Facebook group? So I do have a Discord. I've had a Discord for a very long time. I just don't really utilize it. Like I had a few people, they're probably still technically in that Discord, but because I don't do anything, they probably ain't leave because I ain't get on their nerves or nothing. But I have like 5 to 7 people or something that are technically a part of my Discord. I just never use it. The thing is, I like being in Discords, but I feel like it's pressure to try to have my own Discord, and like, at least in the beginning, because as we can see, with Themis's Discord and stuff like that, it takes on a life of itself after a certain point, and like other people are putting things within it. But I just felt like my Discord was so small that it relied solely on me to feed it, and to get conversations started and stuff like that. And so I just kind of let it fall to the side just to be social in other places where there were more people. Yazzie says, I need a passion. Oh, Yazzie, your passion is your family, from what I see. Your passion is your family. Every time I see you, when we were together in Miami, you were talking about your family and everything and still taking care of them and they were calling you and stuff like that. And then like when I see your social media and stuff, it seems like you're passionate about your family. And that is okay. If you um if you authentically are someone who is just family focused, there is nothing wrong with that. So maybe if you just try to figure out what are the things about taking care of your family that you like and just kind of build from there, like focusing on that and expanding that. This listen, listen. Like I high key am glad I had something that takes up so much of my time and energy this week. I mean, it's not like I have to go into Discord. I don't have to, but I'm just saying like striking that balance between being invested in what's going on, so being in there anyway, but the toll that it takes on you, you know. She said, "Yeah, I like that." Right? Like you think you'll keep them, you know. Um, yeah, so any other questions for me? Well, I still got a little bit of time left. I think I got the room till like 2:50, and I got about 20 more minutes, 18 more minutes. You're welcome, Yazzie. Of course, anytime. I would say I wish you would come back and like you were going to come on the thing, but with everything that's been going on lately, I wouldn't suggest that to anybody. But I do. You are missed. I know I for one miss you, and I will say that some of the issues that you may have been looking. I mean, I don't know what all they were or anything while you left, but some of the things I'm trying to say this in a way that's not denoting certain stuff. Some of the issues aren't an issue anymore, if you catch my drift. Um, hey, True, you missed my wonderful presentation, but this will be left up. So, anybody that's coming in, um, you know, on the rewatch. What do you think? If you're not here to ask me questions in person, that's fine. You can ask me questions in the comments, and I will get back to you or whatever. Thank you, Miss Deeds. Yeah, this was fun. I like just overall the full experience of it. And I've known about this since the spring. I've known about this since like February, March, or whatever. Oh, yeah, we miss you. Let me see. Hold up, I'm trying to say, you look amazing. So grateful you're promoting positive reinforcement. Thank you so much. Especially with everything that's been going on, I've really been, and this is just for me personally, this is outside of anybody else or anybody else's situation, but you know how when you're watching things unfold, and then for me, I always go into myself, okay, like how does any of this apply to me? What True says she was sleeping. I always ask myself, like, what can I learn for this? Or how can I be better having witnessed this or experienced this or whatever? For me, it's just been a thing of like questioning, am I on the right track? Like, am I contributing what it is I originally wanted to contribute through my platform and my voice and just showing up and making people look at me. You know what I mean? So this is a confirmation, and I get these often because I was saying the same thing. I feel like around the same day that I met the lady who did this conference and everything, I was going to that event, and I was so grateful because I was just like, oh my gosh, like this is a manifestation of what I was going for, just going to that event to be honored by my school. And the way that all that had unfolded, it was just like I knew I was on the right track. I knew that I was aligned with what I've chosen as my purpose. And so this is called Women Healed for a Purpose. That's the name of the event today, right? So this is just further confirmation that I'm in alignment. And another something, this we could get metaphysical another time. Like I have to find a way to structure how to have these types of conversations because I am a very spiritual person and I do believe in signs and wonders. And so one of the things that I utilize to, like I said, stay focused and kind of orient myself with what's going on and where I'm at is that I use colors. And so if there's a color that or a set of colors that I associate with something, so for instance, for me with Level Up Single Mom, it's the blue and the lavender and the gold or the yellow, or the special shade of yellow. For different parts of my life, there was the colors pink and purple. And so anyway, if I have something that I associate with specific colors, what I do is I look around for those colors matched together like that or in close proximity to each other to kind of verify that the energy of whatever that thing is, that I am evoking it within my greater space. I hope that makes sense. And so I saw a lot of indication here, like this place is a school. Outside of the school is like blue and white or whatever like that, which I associate with work from like different work situations I've been in. But the inside of it, the walls are purple and the floors are yellow. And there's some like not quite this blue, but you get what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm where I'm supposed to be. Funny enough, I started doing that. Or I didn't start doing that, but I had you said for growth and focus, green is my color. Yeah, naturally drawn to it. Right, right. So I had a mental breakdown in like 2013 or whatever. And I was in the midst of being evicted from my apartment. That was my first apartment I ever did. I bought it all on my own. It was so beautiful. It was like newly renovated and everything. It was perfect. And I was, losing it. And I remember I was experiencing what people may consider a mental breakdown. And like my behavior, I wasn't able to regulate my behavior to fit normalcy, what normalcy was for me up to that point. And for me, I didn't feel like it was a breakdown, but I understand that one would, in the greater world, we're just going to call it a breakdown. But anyway, during that, I remember at one point I couldn't sleep. I had a lot of anxiety. And I remember in my house, I just started trying to consolidate all of the same colors together in a space, if that makes sense. So I'm going around the room, I'm finding everything that's yellow and I'm putting it all together, and I'm finding everything that's blue and I'm putting it all together. And I didn't know what the purpose of it was, but I just knew it was significant in some way. And I remember doing that and going through it and just making like a mental note of, I don't know what this is, but it means something. And so now it has evolved into me paying attention to the colors around me, the colors that I may have subconsciously been gathering and putting together in that way, concentrating in a space, if that makes sense. The other MJ. Oh, MJ says green is her favorite color. Green is beautiful. I have been into green lately. I've been into chartreuse. I like chartreuse a whole lot, but I like jewel tones. I like pastels. I like bright colors. I like bright colors. Hi, wake up. How you doing? I hope you're having, a little bit of time to relax and stuff. I know you're taking care of somebody, but we miss you. Thank you for showing up. I can't see. I'm sorry because it's not. Oh, I can bring it closer because that was just for my thing. Oh, bullseye. Yep. So I think. Oh, it's 2:40 now. I'm pretty sure my time is going to be up in a few minutes. I'm going to go to the let me, how about this? Put a one in the chat if you guys, because I still, oh good. I still have time, like my table is there, and this thing is until I want to say, let me look at my phone and see when this is. This is to 12:45, 1:45. Okay, so this is going on. This whole thing is until 4. So I do have a table where I have my books at. So I would need to go out and sit with my books. And I could tell people, put a one in the chat if you want to sit with me while I do that. Put a 2 in the chat if you've had enough. And you'll just see me where you see me. Because we can walk over to the it's in the cafeteria here and just sit at my table with me and talk. Just, do you listen to frequency healing music? I did for a time, but now, see, I had gotten a headband speakers, and so I would listen to it at night to go to sleep and stuff. But now that that headband speakers broke, I can't listen because I have buds and I don't want to sleep with the buds and then lose them or break them or something like that. So I do, it's something I like to do, but I haven't done in a while due to technical reasons. Thank you so much, Madam D. So I got a 1 from Spark Joy. Mind you, 1 is if you want to come with me and sit with me for my book selling, signing portion of the conference. And 2 is if you're good and we'll just talk when we talk. Hi, Mara. How are you? I'm so glad you guys can see. Y'all got to go back and watch me give my presentation. Some girls came in here. I had seen them. So when I was sitting in there with my books earlier, they came over and they was doing the same thing. They was bigging me up. And then when I saw it, I was like, you got to come in here and listen to my show. And they was like, oh yeah, we want to see. So then I was doing my presentation for them, because this is a really good and really I keep saying high quality, because to me this is a very high quality event, but unfortunately the marketing wasn't there for it, and so there's not as many people as should be here. And because I was speaking and stuff and trying to get myself together. Thank you so much, Wake Up. Because I was trying to get myself together, I haven't had a chance to go around and see everybody's stuff. But now, I can go sit at my table, and people were coming over to my table. I did get this one lady's cards, and we're supposed to meet up. I forget what she says she does, but I was like, oh, I want you on my channel. We're going to have a sit down. So I need to start scheduling streams and streams with people, interviews with people like I was before. I was thinking about this the other day, and I was just like, I don't know why it's been so hard for me to get back into the swing of streaming again, because I was going back and looking at some of my older streams. I was like, this was so good. We were having such amazing conversations. So she said there's some magic in small. Oh, definitely. I feel like smaller, sometimes it's more concentrated of who's looking for you. Because there's some people that are just looking for whatever. They're just down for whatever. Well, something's going on. Well, I want to be a part of something that's going on. But when people really are looking for you, there is something special about it. Yes, we miss you, Wake Up. Madam D is saying hi to Alicia. So there's 10 people here, and I only got 1. So I'm going to take that to mean that everybody is we're good for the day, which is okay. I don't feel like that's a rejection or anything, because I was trying to figure out how I was going to maneuver this computer over to the other room. But yeah, so I am going to bid you all adieu, and I'm about to, yeah. And she was just giving me the 5-minute mark. And we're going to convene at another time. But I love you all. Thank you all so much for supporting me in everything, in every way, every day, every time we interact with each other. And I will see you very, very soon.